Destination Mark.
Hey guys, how's it going? Marcelo here, and here it is. Wumpa League has finally been shown off, now known as Crash Team Rumble. I am still recovering from that epic announcement last night. It was really cool. But here we are, we have our very first trailer for Crash Team Rumble, and we're gonna analyze the heck out of it. So here we go. Starting off first with frame 1, Crash is fuzzy and detailed, and I love when they portray him like this. And when the camera pans out, you can see that everyone is just as detailed, and it's really cool to see. Coco's also fuzzy and adorable as always, and these brand new cinematics look amazing. I'm hoping these aren't just for the trailer and are for a single player or couch co-op story mode that explains why the gang is here, why they're competing, and who new characters like Cat-Bat are. Next up, we get reaffirmation that this is in fact non-canon, as Tana and Female Entropy give a cool little fist bump here. However, you do know the old Twin Sanity saying, they're working together, but they don't have to like it. And over here, I love Coco's little bring it pose. She's kick-ass Coco indeed. We also finally get to see Cat-Bat in all his glory, and he looks really cool too. He's got a nice punk look to him, and he fits right into Crash's wacky cast. So as we start to see gameplay, we can see that Rumble is looking like a battle royale type game, with your mission to score as much Wumpa Fruit into your team's goal as possible. The gameplay has been likened by Jazz Corden and others to Plants vs. Zombies, Garden Warfare, and Bleeding Edge, but I'd also like to throw in a first-person Overwatch of sorts, or hell, even something akin to Splatoon's Salmon Run. This is definitely something Crash has never tackled before, and I'm all for it. The more we see the characters move around and do stuff, we can see that everyone will have their own playstyle. Crash, Coco, and the playable characters from It's About Time may end up playing similarly with a few new moves, but others like Brio and Cat-Bat look like they have some tricks up their sleeves, with Cat-Bat being able to fly around and Brio being able to Hulk out as a special move possibly. 3X crates from Crash 4's multiplayer returns, this time likely tripling the amount of fruit you get either in that specific crate or for a short period of time. Female Entropy has a really cool slam down attack, and Dingodale's got a cool tornado spin. Whether these are special moves or just part of their normal moveset is yet to be seen. Next up, we see Tana jumping on some red platforms and turning them blue, which is interesting. I wonder if when those platforms are your team's color, you can maybe booby-trap them with effect power-ups or something. Also, you can see she's going after some relics, the first time in the entire series you can just pick them up. They'll most likely boost your time limit up so you can grab more fruit. We can see Cortex using his blaster to turn Crash into a warthog, which is really funny, incapacitating him for a short period of time. And in the back you can see the acid-spitting plants from Crash 4's Ecopus dimension. They'll probably act the same way here and spit acid around as a stage hazard. Next you can see in the back of this shot a strange red grid behind Crash and Brio here, possibly signifying that you can in fact lay traps or blockades to prevent the opposing team from going certain ways. Next, the tagline reads, "Rise as a hero or feed your inner villain," meaning of course you can play as heroes and villains alike, such as in Crash's other spin-offs, but I'm hoping if we do get a story mode, that maybe we can choose our sides like in Crash Nitro Kart, playing out the same story events but as different characters, resulting in different reactions. In this shot, Tana slams down on Dingo, the betrayal, and throws out an energy blast that transforms into a pack of iron bounce crates. Seems that'll be one of the power-ups you can pick up as you run around. And now this part is interesting. Uka Uka is of course back, but here Coco uses him as some sort of event trigger, because after she grabs him, hellfire in the form of giant meteors start raining down on the opposing team. As Crash gets his butt burned, you can see Coco wearing Uka, the first time in the series she's ever done so, picking up fruit effortlessly. It seems Uka will also grant invincibility to the one who picks him up. This makes me wonder if Aku Aku will show up as an event trigger as well, and just what that event will be. One of the environment screenshots of the game shows the spawn area you can find Uka in, and it seems the relics are actually used to activate him. I wonder if this means relics can be used to unlock other things around the stages as well. And last but not least, we get an awesome cinematic of Crash b-balling his final fruit into the goal to try and win the match for his team before time runs out. And logo. This trailer is goddamn amazing. I love everything about how the game looks, how the characters are acting and moving around and being animated. I love those cinematics, but we're not done just yet. One more detail I'd like to point out isn't even in the trailer or the screenshots. It's on the official Crash website. If you go to Crash Team Rumble and scroll all the way down, you can see this really cool background of a bunch of different icons that represent different characters. But you can see a wing and a necklace. Now, Miharu's the first one I've seen to point this out, which is awesome, but that wing just might represent Spyro, and that necklace looks shockingly similar to Ripto's. Now at this point, we know that Toys for Bob loves to tease stuff ahead of time, So if they're not part of the base roster, then Spyro and possibly Ripto could be part of a DLC pack in the future. I don't have any doubt we will see some sort of Spyro representation in this game, but how that's going to happen is yet to be seen. But besides all that, I think that's all we can cover right now. Again, I am freaking hyped for this game. It's about time we got to see it. But what do you guys think of all this? What were your first impressions of Crash Team Rumble, and what do you think of the trailer and the screenshots? Plus, do you think these little icons represent Spyro and Ripto, or do you think they represent something else? Like maybe power-ups or something? Let me know in the comments down below. I'm Mark, I will see you guys later. Thanks so much for watching. Get hyped because I'm about to do a whole bunch more Crash Team Rumble content, and take care.